Haribo to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the new moon on March 9th, 2024. The new moon right before we enter the eclipse season, and this is going to be a very beautiful and powerful new moon. I am so excited to come and tell you more about it. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and seeker and researcher of ancient knowledge. So if you are into any of those things, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty guys, let's see what this upcoming powerful new moon on March 9th has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Alrighty, everybody, and remember that this is a general overview of this powerful new moon. If you would like to have a personal reading by me and book a reading, definitely check out in the description here below. Or if you would like to take advantage of my Patreon, where I send out a recording on a monthly basis for my Patreon. So come and join us on the Patreon, and it's all here in the description here below. Alrighty, guys, let's first talk about new moon energy. What is new moon energy? New moons are a very powerful time that is a time of a lot of fertility. So what happens during the new moon is that the moon is close to the sun, making it look completely black. And this is the perfect time for you to plant new seeds of intention for the future. The moon rules our mind, and the moon waxes and wanes. And as it waxes and wanes, it shows the fluctuations and the changes that our mind also has. And it also shows how we have these cycles of life. And so in order to tap and flow with the cycles and not go against the current of the astral energies, we use the new moon energy and the full moon energies to find the times of expansion and contraction, of releasing and beginning, of endings and new beginnings. And so new moons are all about new beginnings, new intentions, new times to start something for the next upcoming 6 months. And this new moon is not any ordinary new moon. This new moon is also coming with a very powerful date, a festival called Shivaratri. And Shivaratri is a very powerful time. We're going to talk more about how it is that you can harness the energies of this very powerful, beautiful new moon alongside by celebrating this powerful festival. So this new moon is not like any other. Get ready for a new beginning that is more powerful than ever before, and also get ready to plant new seeds of intention. This could very well be a very powerful new moon that purifies many karmas from past lives and for the future, purifying a lot of things in your life. So this new moon definitely deserves for you to have 1 day or 2 days before the new moon to really sit with yourself. It's a time to go within. It's a time to reflect. It's a time to listen to your intuition. And this is going to show you what it is, the new seeds that you're going to be planting, especially the day before the new moon. It's the black moon, and this is a time where we definitely need to be going within. The moon will be in void, so super important. Alrighty, so now let's talk about how this new moon is going to be happening in the sign of Aquarius. And this, of course, is going to be different for everybody according to their horoscope. But in general, when we have a new moon in Aquarius, get ready for a new beginning in an expansion of yourself. Aquarius is the most innovative sign of the whole zodiac. And so this is bringing to us a new innovative beginning in our lives. Maybe a part of your life needs to be innovated at this time. Maybe your relationships need, a fresher breath air, or maybe your career needs to be innovated, or the way that you present yourself, or your image, or maybe your health and your routine, or maybe your friendships and your associations of who you hang out with. Something in your life is ready for an upgrade. And in order for us to go into this new upgrade, we have to think outside the box. We have to see things from a new perspective. We have to allow ourselves to see the possibilities. And through this vision, we are able to innovate our life, innovate our dreams and aspirations. In order for us to really succeed and progress in life, there needs to be a level of risk taking to get out of our comfort zone. And so the energy of Aquarius is very much this energy of rebelliousness, that it doesn't get just pleased with the status quo. It wants to change things, it wants to innovate things. So allow the energy of this new moon to really think about what part of your life needs some innovation, what part of your life is ready for an upgrade, and allow yourself to envision how it is that you can think outside the box and tap into this energy. So, this new moon in Aquarius will definitely bring an innovation in our life, and thus is going to also bring a transformation in our dreams and aspirations. Either we are going towards it, getting closer to it, or maybe we are ready for a new 6 month cycle where we're going to be even more successful. It is going to be different for everybody, but it is tied up to your desires, to your dreams and aspirations that you're hoping to have. So allow yourself to innovate the path and innovate the vision to your dreams and aspirations with this new moon in Aquarius. Alrighty, guys, I want to tap into the aspects and the remedy of this new moon. Stick around because I will give you remedies on how it is that you can harness this very powerful, powerful energy, especially because it is alongside a very powerful festival called Shivaratri. And Shivaratri deals with it is a celebration to Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva is a very, very powerful god that deals with transformation. It is the Lord of destruction and transformation. And it is a very dear, dear devotee to the Lord, to God. So we'll talk about that in 1 second. But first, I want to show you the transits of what is going on with this new moon and how come it is so powerful for us at this time. So first and foremost, I want you to see that this powerful new moon is mainly going to be happening in the energy of Aquarius. And Aquarius has Venus along with Saturn. Saturn has been transiting through Aquarius for the past year and a half, and it's been a process. It's been a purification of friendships. It's been a process of, getting more serious about our dreams and aspirations. It has also been a karmic energy globally, humanity wise, like about our human rights. And all of this, Saturn right now is bringing a lot of karmic energy. A lot of karmic energy when it comes to our Aquarius side of our chart. And of course, it's going to be different for everybody. You will have to check where it is that Aquarius lies in your chart. And this is the place of your chart that is going to be transforming. Nonetheless, this is very serious. So I want you guys to watch out. Well, not watch out, but be aware that this new moon can definitely bring a lot of karmic energy, a lot of somber energy. When moon and the energy of Saturn come together, this definitely brings a little bit of pessimism, negative thinking, sort of, dwelling in your feelings, getting a little, upset, being hard on yourself, being too demanding on yourself. This has to be tempered, okay? Maybe some of you guys do need a nice, pep talk and get in the energies of getting some things done and get serious about certain things. But I don't want you guys to allow these energies to take you into negative thinking. Okay, Saturn here is just putting the weight so that we're able to get serious about something. This new beginnings and these new intentions that we're doing with the new moon are very serious and have the power to completely transform our lives, especially the foundation of our lives. So the stakes are high. It feels very, very serious. And this is the reason why Saturn is putting that weight on it. Don't break on the weight. Understand that you are ready for this new level. You are ready for this new level of responsibility, this new level of duty, this new level of maturity. You are ready for it. And this is the reason why this new moon is happening. Now, the good thing is that we're also having Venus involved in the situation. And when we have Venus, this is going to lighten the energy up, and it's going to allow for us to really enjoy committing ourselves to something. So when we have Saturn and Venus together, this really brings a very solid commitment that can last a whole lifetime. And this could be love commitments, or it could also be relationship commitments, or business commitments, or job commitments, or family commitments, or even the commitments that you have with your own self. So here, Venus and Saturn are allowing for this to become very, very serious, but at the same time, very fruitful. That the more you stick around with this intention, the more you innovate and the more you go towards this goal, dream, and aspiration that you are committing yourself to, then you will see that it's just going to get better and better with time. At the beginning, it might sound like a very heavy, heavy responsibility, but then you're going to see that it just gets better with time, just like wine. So, this is a time to commit. Okay. Allow yourself to commit. And if you have any sort of commitment issues, commitment problems, you may be feeling like I haven't gotten the relationships that I wanted. No relationship seems to be sticking around. I'm having issues, keeping up a relationship, or maybe I'm afraid of relationships, or maybe I don't want to open up, or maybe I'm afraid of vulnerability, or anything that impacts your love life, then this is a great time for you to purify this energy. This could be something karmic, and you could be committing yourself to the healing that this can bring, not just in relationships, but Venus also deals with money. So it could also be a new beginning in money, a new beginning in your financial status, a new way to innovate your financial life, a new way for you to boost your confidence in yourself and give yourself more self-love. So it has all of these components within. It's going to be different for everybody, so stick with what resonates and let go of what doesn't. Now, at the same time, we are having a lot of focus on our house of money and abundance. And this is also the house of self esteem and confidence. Therefore, this moon is trying to bring a commitment and a solid foundation that it is based on your heart's desire, and it will boost your confidence, it will boost your money, it will boost your self-esteem and make you feel better about yourself. This is a time to bet on your talents and your skills. Maybe you have a talent or a skill that is ready to, maybe you want to start teaching, or, charging for it, or whatever. Like, you can definitely make some money if you have the confidence enough in your own capabilities and your own skills. This is very, very powerful. Do not leave your money so cheaply. This is also a time for you to, easy money, easy come, easy go. Watch out for any scams or things like this. At this time, take it with a grain of salt. If it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is, because we're already going to be having Mercury in Pisces, which will be debilitated, plus Neptune will be there. So we can easily fall into a lot of illusions during that time. Listen to your intuition, listen to what feels right, go within, and this will give you the clarity and the understanding that you need at this time. Journaling will be fantastic as well. Doing some journaling, some chanting, some writing, some singing, putting a little bit of effort in maybe learning something new that you've been wanting to learn. This could be something very beneficial, which would definitely bring expansion. You are ready to let go of something, release, so that you're able to move forward with something very much empowered. There needs to be something that you're ready to cut off, to take off from your life. To This could be a subconscious pattern, a ways of thinking, um, insecurities, doubts, self-sabotage. Any of these things that are lying in your subconscious are ready to be transmuted, transformed, and cut away, which will bring you your power back. So all of this can be a little uncomfortable, as I mentioned, but stick through it, and it's definitely going to be immensely purifying. So this is pretty much the energies of the transits of this very powerful new moon, guys. And to tell you a little bit more about this powerful energy of Shivaratri, Shivaratri is a very wonderful, wonderful time that is going to be able to bring us a lot of happiness and joy. Shiva is known as an expansion of Lord Krishna, and Shiva is one of the main three gods, and he is the destroyer, the one who transforms. Shiva is also one of the most important devotees of the Lord. Shiva is a very, very devoted devotee of the Lord. He is the top yogi of them all, and he is extremely merciful to those who worship him. Now, he is also the one who takes in charge all the ghouls and goblins. He is the one who takes care of the ghosts. And as you can tell in this picture, he also has a crescent moon on his head and a cobra on his neck. He has many, many pastimes. And from, drinking the poison during the milk churning ocean, and he was the only one who could drink this poison and hold it in his throat. Therefore, that's the reason why he has these snakes protecting his neck. We also have the new moon in his head, and this new moon also represents the fluctuations of the mind, how it changes, wanes, and waxes, and how he has become a master at any sort of fluctuations of the mind. He is the top yogi of them all, and therefore he is one of the greatest devotees of the Lord. Okay, he is also worshipped as the Shiva Lingam here in this little black statue that you see under him. Now, this day of Shivaratri is a very powerful day for us to pray to Lord Shiva to help us become better devotees of the Lord and to help us transform and destroy whatever it is that we no longer need in our lives. This is an extremely purifying new moon, guys. Very purifying. Not only because of the astrological aspects, adding Saturn to it, making it a karmic energy that can, it's bringing karma from past lives that can get purified. Let's just say that. But also because he is the great destroyer. So he's the one who transforms worlds. He's the one who destroys. You see his little eye that he has here? When that eye opens, all the worlds and all the universes get destroyed. But he's not an angry God. He's actually a very happy God. And as long as he's happy, his eye won't open. And he has his consort Parvati, which is the goddess of marriage and love, who loves and adores him so much, his dear Shakti. So he is very, very important to all the devotees of the Lord. He is very important to all of us because he is the one who helps us transform ourselves. This is the moment where you can really pray to Lord Shiva to help you transform and let go of something that you're ready to release and that you're ready to transmute. This could be karmic baggage in your relationships. This could be karmic baggage in money, karmic baggage in your life, karmic baggage in your past traumas, things that have been following you around, anything that causes you fear, anything that causes you doubt. Shiva can really help you purify yourself. And so this is a most fantastic time, and it is happening on the same day of the new moon. And what makes this new moon even more powerful is that the energy of Shiva is also being complemented with the nakshatra that it falls in. So the nakshatra that it falls in is called Purva Bhadrapada. This is the 25th nakshatra, which is ruled by Jupiter, runs from 20 degrees Aquarius to 3 degrees Pisces. And it is known as the nakshatra that one of the symbols of it is the burning altar. Okay, the power, the scourging, and the burning star. This is a very interesting nakshatra because it literally is the last nakshatra of Jupiter, and it is the nakshatra that deals with the final test of morality. Let's call it like that. It is the final test of morality where you get the most tempted. There's immense temptation, and it is to see if you are truly a noble man from the heart. That if I put a temptation in front of you, will you cheat, will you lie, or will you stick to your morals? And so it deals with the purification of our sins. That's why it is this altar of sacrifice. And usually in this altar of sacrifice, it is where we place all the things that we are willing to sacrifice and ready to let go of, like our vices, our bad attitudes, our pride, our greed, our lust, our sloth, our gluttony, all of these things that we know are terrible for us, but sometimes we end up having these habits, these ways of being, these doubts, these fears. We end up letting them into our lives, and then it becomes difficult to let them go. And so, this symbolism of the sacrificial altar, where you come and bring all this pain, all this suffering, all the things that you know that are causing you so much pain in this material life, and you put them on the altar and you let them burn. You let them burn. And it is the same way that we do when we have this temptation. If we have the temptation of somebody, let's say we have a diet and somebody's, um, trying to tease us to eat something that's really bad for us, and it's like the ability to keep that discipline and not do it burns, it hurts, but this burning is purifying ourselves. And that is exactly what this very beautiful nakshatra is bringing to us. And what's interesting is that this nakshatra, because it is this sacrificial altar, and because it is this cremation ground, this is actually where Shiva loves to hang out. Shiva usually is, you can see him that he is covered in ash, and where he likes to do his sadhana is in these cremation grounds, as a representation of burning away the karmas, burning away what no longer serves us, burning away these anarthas. Anarthas are impressions in the heart that keeps us trapped in this world. And so Shiva represents all these very powerful things, and his immense dedication to transcend these things. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. And so this nakshatra, along with Shivaratri, it just makes it even more of a punch pad, like a power punch. This nakshatra also is very fierce and severe. Okay, it is very intense nakshatra, because it's not an easy situation. To face your temptations and these things is not a pretty sight. And it also shows that if you don't control yourself, if you don't regulate yourself from the sins, regulate yourself from lust, from greed, from these things, and you just take away all the regulations, then you're going to find deformity. Then your life is going to deform. Like, things are not going to hold their shape, and they're going to be deforming. So it also deals with the self-control and the self-discipline, which burns away these karmas. So this is a fantastic day for you to do some fasting. Okay, this is a fantastic day to do this and to practice how it is that you can burn these attachments and transform your life. Okay, very, very, very powerful. This is the power to use spiritual fire, and that is what spiritual fire is all about. So Purva Bhadrapada, I mean, get ready. It's not the happy-go-lucky nakshatra, but it's definitely a nakshatra that brings so much necessity to ourselves to purify our lives. So take the energy of this nakshatra. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what is the best remedy for this nakshatra. The best remedy for this nakshatra is to celebrate the very powerful Shivaratri. Okay, and I'm going to leave you guys in the description a little link of how you can celebrate this Shivaratri. But mainly, it is about remembering Shiva, and it is about doing some tapasya. Tapasya means penance. Okay, this is a fantastic day to do penance. One of the easiest way to do penance is fasting. Okay, so fasting from alcohol, fasting from meat, fasting from eggs, and fasting from grains. This will be the ultimate fast. If you can fast, at least don't eat meat this day. That would be a fantastic fast. I mean, the tapasya is about, this is the sacrificial altar. You like eating meat, you're going to put it on the altar, and you're going to be like, I'm going to sacrifice my enjoyment for eating this or eating that in order to do this sacrifice, in order to do this tapasya. And this is going to give us spiritual power, spiritual merit, and it's also going to make Shiva very, very happy with us. And also pray to Shiva to help you become a better devotee of the Lord. How it is that he became such a great devotee of the Lord, and for him to enlighten you in the path. This is also a great day for you to be doing any mantras, especially Om Shivaya Namaha, which is the main mantra of Shiva, or you can also do the nakshatra one, which is Om Tham, as you can see in the mantra down here, Om Tham. And the best way to do that is by having either a japa mala so that you can count how many times you do it. So this will be so powerful for you guys. I am so excited for you guys to celebrate this very powerful new moon, and for you guys to have all the transformations that you have been seeking to have throughout this whole time. The transformations that you are ready to bring in your love life, money life, career life, anything. Now let's check out the Vedic Oracle for this new moon. If you would like to have a personal reading by me, then definitely book one in the description here below. And also remember that you can become my Patreon. My Patreons get a recording on a monthly basis where I give them their personal horoscopes. So check it out and join us there. So let's see, what do we have for my beautiful collective reading for this new moon in Purva Bhadrapada, new moon in Purva Bhadrapada for Shivaratri? What is it bringing to all the subscribers here in Astral Motivation? Okay. So where you have been feeling like the ships haven't been coming home, where you've been feeling like you've been putting a lot of energy and not so much has been coming through, this is the thing that is going to be transforming. Wherever you have been feeling like not the reward or the recognition that you deserve, it is coming to an end. You're going to start seeing this transformation. Be careful with the temptation. Again, be careful with too much temptation. Be careful with too much vices. Be careful with too much drinking, alcohol. This could be a good time for you to check all those things about you, because as you do this, this will bring you triumphant success. It will bring you the vision of how it is that you're going to attack. Organize yourself, envision where it is that you want to do it. Give yourself some sort of schedule, some sort of a disciplined schedule that could really, really help you. Okay. I also see that your solar plexus is going to be ignited. This is a great time to work on that solar plexus. Eat a lot of yellow foods during this new moon. Like squash, like corn, like these things will be very, very good. And I see that you're going to release any sort of negative energies that have been surrounding you, any deceptive energies or black eye or negative energy from other people that have been sending you or attracting these sort of negative energies with negative thinking. These things are going to be released, and it will help you to close a major chapter of your life off. You are ready for a new universe, for a new world, for a new life, for a new way of being. Allow these chapters to close, allow the completions to happen, the solidification of things to happen, and you will find yourself to be extremely, extremely happy. This is a beneficial new moon that is bringing major transformations to all of us. And last but not least, I want to give you guys some self-care for the new moon. What is the best self-care we can do for the new moon? Self-care for the new moon in March 9th in Purva Bhadrapada. Spend time with friends. Typical new moon in Aquarius. Spending time with friends will definitely bring a lot of joy and happiness to see who really is your friend. Movement can be something very good as well. So doing some yoga, which is something that Shiva loves doing, is yoga. He's a master yogi. So do a lot of yoga, move your body. This is going to be very beneficial. And make an altar. This could be a great reason for you to make an altar since we are celebrating Shivaratri. Alrighty guys, I'm sending everybody so much love and light. Thank you so much for being here in Astral Motivation for this new moon on March 9th. And remember guys, to check out my awesome Divine Manifestation Journal that is now out in Amazon. This Divine Manifestation Journal is the perfect journal that keeps up with your spiritual practice as well as manifesting with that spiritual merit. It has everything from vision boards, weekly spiritual practice trackers, gratitude jars, transforming your thought worksheets, and so much more. Get it today in the description here below. You will find more information and the link for it. Alrighty guys, sending everybody so much love and light. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for allowing me to be of service to you. I hope that you guys have a beautiful new moon and a beautiful Shivaratri.